She was right there with us. And she was like, yeah, what about eggplants?
Yo,
Doc, hey, Q, this story is gonna blow your mind.
what's up, everybody? Once again, we're here. This is On Cue, and I got my main man, OP the third, and this is the Late Shift Pod. I hope you had a great day at work. Now, let's get to it. My main man, OP, what's on your mind, my brother?
Man, let me tell you something, Doc. Doc, Q,
I'm all
dog.
ears, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the boldness, I would say people lately, but the boldness of women, man, I've never experienced something like this that I experienced literally the other day. This was Tuesday, I want to say. But so basically, bro, I was at the gym, went to the gym. You know, I work, you know, I'm faithful in fitness, you know, working out like constantly, right? So I'm over here at the gym, me and my boy T, you know TJ, Big TJ. Big TJ. We're at the gym, we get some cardio and we play, you know, when I say cardio, we just ran and did play basketball for about 30 minutes. Got a sweat in, and then we went to the gym and we did legs. We were doing legs. We did legs. We noticed though, in the midst of doing legs, two women had came. This is crazy, Doc. You're not gonna believe this story. But two women had came over there to where we were and was like, hey, are y'all they were about to use a squat rack. They were about to use a squat rack, but we weren't done. Well, TJ was done, but I wasn't done. I was still going up in sets and reps. And so I wasn't done, but we were supersetting. For those who don't know what supersetting is, that's when you're doing like two workouts, but at one time, like simultaneously. You do one,
Okay.
then go to the other, do one. So back and forth, going back and forth between two exercises. But they were all leg based. So I'm on the leg press machine. We noticed the two ladies coming over there, young ladies coming over there. I get off the leg press, but we tell them, hey, y'all can use the other squat rack, but this one right here, just leave it alone because I'm about to get on it. I get done with my leg press machine, dog. Get done with my leg press machine. TJ follows me to the squat rack. I put about 405 pounds on the squat rack. Not trying to be ego bragging, and that's just what I put on the rack. And started squatting. Literally, these two ladies stopped what they were doing just to watch me squat. Just to watch me squat, Doc. They'll tell you this is crazy, Doc. Just to watch me squat. And of course, they're gonna start, oh my gosh, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that weight. Oh my gosh. This is where it took a left turn, Q. Very bold. I want your butt. I said, what? Doc, Q. I said, I looked at TJ with the quickness. I looked at TJ with the quick. I said, Doc, I already know where this is about to go. Now, respectfully, these ladies were definitely you could tell they worked out. You could definitely tell they worked out. One was from California. One was from California. The other one's from actually from the area, from Amherst, from the area. This one that was from California was like mixed with, like, she was like Trinidadian. I hope I'm saying that right. She was Trinidadian, young Trinidadian, but very figuring. You could tell she lifts, and you could tell she does glutes, like straight glute focus. That's what she focuses on. So they were over here obsessing about, I'm a pretty, thick guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big, dude. But my lower base is like a blessing and a curse. That's what I say. Like, it was a blessing and a curse. I didn't ask for it. Just, what I'm saying? That was just something that was just given to me. But yeah, so they over here talking about something. Yeah, I want your butt and stuff like that. My boy Dre was with me too. I'm sorry I'm talking all the way. I'm just trying to tell this story as short as possible. My boy Dre was with me. My little brother Dre was with me too. But the young lady that was from California, was the older one of the two. And she was pressing my boy Dre. Was like, yeah, I want your Snapchat. I want your Snapchat. I need your Snapchat. I'm like, great day. Why are you pressing this man on trying to get this dude Snapchat and stuff like that? She's like, no, I want your Snapchat. I need your Snapchat. I was like, okay, this is weird. But mind you, while she's talking, she's very hyper and energetic and stuff like that. The younger one wasn't, but the older one was. But you could tell she had smoked or something before she came in there. But also come to find out, she told us she had ADHD too. She was talking all over. She was very loud, just attention seeking, Doc. Very attention seeking from what she had on, how she came over there. They was definitely plotting from the get-go. You could definitely tell that was what's going on. So Yeah. So that happens. It takes a left turn again because she was like, yeah. No, my boy Dre butted in. Fast forward the story, my boy Dre was like, so do women really like men's with like, thicker legs, big butts and stuff like that? It like something just twisted her, like she just hit a second gear. Doc, she was like, no, yes. No, listen, I love your butt. We love women with big butts. Listen, I love your butt. Also, I want to tell you, she used some choice words, but for the viewers, she used some choice words, but she was like, no, I'll eat your butt. Yeah, I don't care. I eat men and women's butts. I said, what? Again, I looked at TJ with the quickness. I said, bro, what the world is going on, Doc? I could not believe. But she was so bold, but did not care. Did not care whatsoever, Doc. This was 2 days ago, Doc. I couldn't make this story up, Doc. 2 days ago. Her friend was the more quieter one, laughing and stuff like that. But I'm over here like, yo, she's really talking reckless right now. She was like, no, YOLO, only live once. I don't care. I'll eat yours and I'll eat my friends. I said, Doc, I was puzzled. I said, TJ, yeah, Doc, let's go ahead, keep on moving.
And now, mind you, y'all don't know these girls.
From a
right?
split of pay, Doc.
Am I right?
Come on, bro. Don't know none of these girls, Doc.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now, let's say it was y'all's homegirl and y'all work out and y'all know she's slick at the mouth. That's something totally different. If that's y'all's homegirl.
These are straight strangers.
And y'all know how she rolled.
Come on,
these
dude.
are total strangers.
Total strangers.
And
now,
within 30 minutes to 45 minutes, she was already in second gear.
Second gear, already knew her whole life, basically. But we just knew who the type of person she was within not even 2 minutes, Doc. Not even 2 minutes, Doc. It was so easy, Doc. I said, bro, what is going on? So we slide, though. We slide to the defenders doing some more workouts. So we went to like the cable fly machine. Of course, we were reflecting on what happened because we couldn't believe what just had happened, what just transpired. And no, before we do that, I'm sorry. Before we do that, she was talking about now pay attention to the story. Now, they said the girl from California was 22 years old. The younger girl was 19. I said, these babies are young, dude. Like, what the world going on? And so I was like, okay, this explains why they talking crazy. They don't know no better. They just, saying, you would think they know no better. But in the time of day we in now, they, you know what I'm saying? They reckless now. It's reckless out here now. So she was talking about the 22-year-old, the one from California. She was like, yeah, y'all watch my friend. Y'all watch my friend. That's another thing, Doc. She was over here twirling her friend in front of us like, yeah, look at my friend. Look how thick she is. I said, yeah, y'all on one, Doc. Y'all on one. Y'all is on one. I said, yeah, y'all, this is the new level of boldness. A new level of boldness. Talk about that. She thought, and then fast forward was talking about, yeah, y'all watch my friend. I'm gonna go use the restroom for y'all. Watch my friend. Make sure nobody take her. No, make sure nobody snatch. I'm like, yeah, we in the gym. Ain't nobody trying to work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to snatch up your friend or worry about your friend. You know what I'm saying? Watch your friend. We all in here chilling. Doc, she was gone for like 20 minutes, Doc. 20 or 22 minutes. And I was like, okay, in the back of my mind, I was like, Doc, but she said she was using the restroom. She is a lady, so I was like, hey, it is what it is. Ladies got to do what they got to do. Just like men got to do what they got to do. You know, point blank simple. So the friends there just chilling, she's asking questions, how, asking TJ and I, Dre, saying like about, leg workouts and different things. But she was very genuine. I could tell out of the two, she was genuine. She was, really, saying, try to get to know people, just, chilling, vibing. But me and TJ, we left. And Dre, we left. No, Dre had to leave. He bounced. He dipped out after that. He dipped. So it was just me and TJ. And then my boy Deuce came into the picture. My boy Deuce came in. And yeah, we was over there doing cable flies. He was asking us when we gonna do abs, because we were planning on finishing with abs and stretching in the back the CTS room, or stretch room for those who don't know what CTS. The stretch room, the flex stretch room, all that. So we do cable flies. We were over here reflecting on what just happened, talking about, yeah, these women is crazy, and they actually on that type of time. No holds barred. They did not care whatsoever. If we were to say, Doc, we pulling up to the crib tonight, got this, got the drink, all that, it's that easy. It was that easy, Doc. Q, let me tell you something, Doc. It was that easy. I said, yeah, nah. I said, yeah, Doc, we got to go. So boom, we go to the after we do cable flies, we go to the back room to stretch and do abs. So they go to a different squat rack that's on like the turf of the gym. We have like turf in the gym, but there's like some squat racks on the turf too. So they was over there squatting, but they wanted to know how to do RDLs. So fast forward in the story, they see TJ and I, but they call me. They called me to come out there and show them how to do RDLs. She was like, "Yeah, I want to know how to do RDLs and show me how to do elevated RDLs and stuff like that." In my mind, I'm like, "You just trying to spit game and chat and flirt, So that's all you. But me being a guy, I know what it is. I know what's going on. But I'm gonna show you just to show you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you asked, just because you asked. So I saw that. The younger one of the two, the 19-year-old, that's from Amherst, 19-year-old. She was like, yeah, I really just want to know how do you eat? How do you eat? How do you get this fit? How do you get? I was like, listen, it's just a blessing. Honestly, it's just gifted. But I tell you some things I eat. My diet like chicken and stuff. This is basic stuff. She was asking, are carbs good? And I was like, well, too much of something can be bad. So carbs can definitely blow you up if you're not careful. But you definitely need them, type stuff. And then she was like, so what type of carbs? I was like, honestly, your pastas, bread, bananas, and stuff like that. This is where it takes a left turn again. Yo, Q, I'm telling you, this is crazy. So the 22-year-old, she butted in again. She was right there with us. And she was like, what about eggplants?
Yo.
Doc, hey, Q, this story is gonna blow your mind, Doc. When I'm telling you, I was on with Doc. So boom, she said, "What about eggplants?" I looked at it, I said, "No, I ain't never had no eggplants. I didn't know that was a carb. I didn't know that was a carb. If it is, that's crazy." Okay, yeah, eggplant. She was like, "Really? Okay, yeah." But then the friend was like, she talked again. She was like, "So really, like bread and stuff like that?" I was like, "Yes, 100%, 100%. If you want to blow up." And put on some more weight, hey, eat some carbs for sure. The friend came back again. No, eggplants though. So you haven't tried any eggplants? You don't eat eggplants? So I was like, nah, I don't eat eggplants. You sure? Like, you look like you harvest big, long eggplants. I said, oh. Hey, and then she had the nerve to start smiling, laughing, and trying to touch my arm. I said, oh. I said, ma'am, y'all two are wild. But you're dangerous. You are very dangerous. I said it like that. I said, let me get out of here. Let me show you these RDLs real quick and how to do these. Because you funny. I said it just like you. It's funny. I'm paraphrasing, but something along those lines. Like, Doc, okay, so you really, first, you was throwing hints, but you chucking this football for the end zone, Doc. You throwing a Hail Mary, Doc. A huge lob. You trying to go for the game winner, Doc, right now. I said, that's what I'm telling you, Q. When I'm telling you, if I would have been like, Doc, hey, put your number in my phone, it would have been that easy. It would have been that easy. It would have been that easy. That would have been that easy. You know what I'm saying? So, but that happened. That happens, right? I go back into the room with TJ and them, because TJ and them were still in the stretch room. They didn't come out there with me. They stayed in the stretch room to stretch and do abs. So I go back in there. I said, TJ, y'all not going to believe what this lady just said to me, Doc. Y'all not going to believe it. This is where it gets interesting, though. This is where it gets interesting.
It because ain't got interesting yet, but go ahead.
Just want to get interesting, Doc. Doc, this was crazy, Doc. So this is where it gets interesting. She then they have two friends that come over there. But these two friends, you could tell they middle age, like 35, maybe 40. To me, that's what it looked like to me. Now these are all black females, by the way. These are all black females. And I'm kind of confused though, because I'm like, why are these older ladies hanging out with? And you could tell they knew each other. You could tell, you know what I'm saying, that they had some type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? They probably hung out or worked out together. You could tell they were all close because they all hugging, laughing, and they loud. You could tell they in the room. And this gym is pretty big, Doc. But you could tell they just loud. They want that attention. You know what I'm saying? All on them. They got the regular see me outfits for the gym. They got the booty shorts on, them tight leggings, crop top. You know what I'm saying? They all figuring ladies. So I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all know each other for sure. And so, I said, TJ, I said, look outside here on the turf, Doc. TJ gets up, bro. He said, boy, ain't no way, Pete. He's like, what the world is going on? But I told TJ, I'm like, Doc, why are these women, though, these two women that just came over there, why they look older than them? This kind of weird, like a weird type of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't expect these young ladies to be hanging out with 35, maybe 40, if they were that age. But then I could tell they were definitely mature, more mature. And so that happens. Boom. One of my co-workers that I work with at the gym, I wasn't working at the time, I was just working out, but she came to me, my auntie, she came to me. She was like, OP, y'all need to leave her alone. Y'all, that girl is too young for you. I was like, Jack, I'm already knowing. We not studying her at all, Doc. I'm already knowing this. She was like, no, that's nothing but trouble. I was like, one of my friends was working at the time. I was like, one of my friends, I was like, she must have told you something too. My friend that was working. Cause I know my friend has seen us talking to these ladies. And my auntie was like, no, she ain't said nothing. But I seen it from afar. I'm telling you right now, that girl is trouble. Y'all didn't leave her alone, Doc. And I was like, listen, we already know this. We already know she trouble. The way she be acting, Doc. Come to find out, Doc, too, she had smoked previously and took pre-workout. I don't know how in the world you do that. Off rip. Oh, my bad. I didn't even...
Somehow it fits, Doc. Just somehow it fits.
Somehow it fits.
Somehow it works.
Somehow it worked, Doc. And so she had did that before. So that explained a little bit why she was acting the way she was acting, just off the walls. But kind of, it was weird because she was like zoned out, but still, you feel me, at the same time. And so auntie, she was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, don't be about to. And so me and TJ was cracking up laughing. And I was like, Jack, we understand this. We already know. We know she young. We're not even on that at all. Really, we just, you know what I'm saying, being cordial. But yeah, we know she young. She 22 years old, Dog. We ain't, not at all. And she started busting out laughing. When I'm telling you, I have never seen auntie this week. I call her my auntie, even though she's not my auntie. I call her my auntie. You know what I'm saying? I said, auntie, why the were you so weak? She said 22, yeah, try like more 26. I said, what? It took me everything, bro, not to fall out on that floor. I said, hold up. I grabbed auntie by her forearm. I said, auntie, hold on. I said, what you mean this lady 26, dog? No, OP, she is 26 years old. That ain't no 22-year-old.
And who originally told you 22?
She did. The 22, the one from California, she told me she was 22. Come on.
And she's really 26.
She's really 26. Bro, what? So let's pause right here, because there's so much I'm sorry that took so long, but you had to hear the full context of the story, Doc, for you to understand like what I was talking about, Doc. Because I'm like, Doc, what you mean you 26? What am I hearing? Is she 26, Doc? Doc, kid you not, auntie said she is 26. TJ fell out on the floor and started rolling. I said, there's no way, because she just capped to us. And the thing is, she was so bold. This lady was so bold because it was effortless. Like me and we over here believing it. Like, okay, cool, you 22, no. But
well, you have no reason
it.
not to. You don't know her.
You have no reason. You don't know her. Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? But the way she was acting, you could tell, okay, yeah, she's young. This is why she acting like this type stuff. You know what I mean? But no, help me break this down, bro. Help me break this down.
But you, instead of 22 and a baby, you're on the other side of almost 30, acting like this. And this is why men today don't trust women.
Bingo.
This is why we do not trust women. I don't care how innocent they seem. I don't care how sincere they seem. This is why men struggle to trust women. Now, they going to flip it around and say, no, women don't trust men. No. This is why men don't trust women.
At all,
because they are dishonest, and you really have no reason. See, now that makes no sense. If you was 22 and you see these older guys and you tried to lie and say you was 26 to be around the older guys, now that's something okay.
Yeah.
But if you see these older guys and you know you're 26, but you try to say you're 22, but that don't even make any sense.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense. That's what I was kind of.
It don't make
It
sense.
don't make sense, Doc.
So you're gonna make yourself seem younger and still be talking the way you talk?
Come on, man. Come on, man. I couldn't believe it.
Let's say we take it on face value like we did, that you are 22.
Yes.
Why in the world are you talking like this? You don't
Come
know
on.
us.
You don't. Come on.
We could have bad intentions and waiting to pick somebody up.
Come on.
And you just open the door for us to do so because of your mouth.
Come on, man.
You
It
don't
don't make
know
no
us.
sense, Doc.
This is why men don't trust women. And here's another thing too. Women, you have to pick and be careful who you have in your circle. Because
Yes.
clearly the 19-year-old was more grounded.
Come on.
She was
Come
kind of maybe
on.
out there a little bit, but
She was out
more
there a little
grounded.
bit, but she was more grounded, dog.
It was 22-year-old who was capping, who was always butting in and trying to take the conversation left. So that tells me, 19-year-old, you need to pick better friends. Because if you're the youngest one out of this group, and then you hanging with a 26-year-old and two ladies that's in their mid-30s to maybe 40, you in the wrong group.
You in the wrong group, Doc. We had that. I told my boy, I said, Doc, she needs to distance herself, Doc.
Yep.
And I don't know if I'm the person to let her know that if I see her, outside
of. Here's the problem, bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
Who needs to be telling them are the women that are older than them. But the women that are older than them can't tell them that because they're too busy trying to act her age.
Ooh, this is sticky, boy.
You're lying about your age, saying you're younger than you actually are.
Come on,
because
man.
You're really trying to relive where the 19-year-old really is.
Come on.
She's the young one. You all, the 26-year-old and the ones in their 30s, you all need to be imparting wisdom on her, not showing her how to trick.
Come on, straight like that.
It's the women's responsibility to keep the women in check. It's the men's responsibility to keep the men in check.
Doc. From the get-go, man.
You cannot be going around parading yourself like that.
No, not at all.
Because at the end of the day, you're going to get got because one day you're going to come across a dude who don't care.
Hello?
You will come across a real N-word that don't care.
Come on. Now say if we was those type of men, dog. We could have easily been like, hey, you know what? Bump this workout. What's up? What y'all trying to do right now? That could end
We got
badly.
the drink, we got the smoke, we got whatever.
We got all that.
Whatever
you want. If we was that type of man,
it's back at the crib.
Come on, dude. But this another crazy part. Our boy, my little brother, he had got the young lady snap, but he had showed me like what her snap was about. Doc, all it was just pics of her showing herself. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, hey. I told him, I said, hey, Doc, and this made it worse. The lady she exploits men that DM her basically or reach out to her on Snap. She'll screenshot the message and post them on a story. I said, oh, hey, DeAndre, delete that, Doc. Delete that right now, Doc. Go ahead, Doc. Delete, block, all that. No connect. You don't need to be connected to that at all, man. It was crazy, Doc. But like you said, Doc, what if we were that man, Doc? Because it could have easily went left. It always was left, but it could have easily went right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then they wonder why men don't like to approach women today. They wonder why we don't like to open up to them. They wonder why we don't like to tell them the truth because y'all lie from jump. You ain't have no reason to lie about your age.
Come on.
You ain't got to lie to kick it. You don't have to lie to kick it.
Gosh. Like what the world?
Like I said, if you're younger and trying to pose as older, that's something different. Ain't never heard nobody say that I'm older, but I'm going to say younger.
I'm younger. I ain't know it makes sense. But the thing is, I wondered, like, was it the way that she was acting that she thought that her being that age would be an excuse for us to be like, okay, she that, you know what I'm saying?
They're always looking for that.
Wait, say it again. You had child there. Say it one more time, bro.
They're always looking for that reasoning to justify their means.
To justify their means. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Doc, is she like? I feel like she was like. I was telling my homeboy, I was like, Doc, I feel like she said that and was doing that just to justify how she is.
Now, peep it. Now, can't you see why, like, let's say you are a celebrity.
Yes.
I'm not justifying any wrongdoing.
Yes.
But these women are willing to literally compromise anything.
Anything.
To level up.
Yeah.
He ain't making you do nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
You're volunteering those services. And then when it don't go your way, now you're trying to expose it.
Come on,
We've
man.
seen that time and time again, bro.
Yep.
A lot of them, man, are delusional. They don't want to take accountability, and they don't want to be held accountable for their actions.
Yep.
They don't like responsibility. They don't like.
No, come on. Yes. That's real.
It's been several people that I have tried to talk to and date.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've been having a conversation with my dad and just trying to explain to him what you and I already know to be true for this generation. Because he's so much older, it's like hearing some things doesn't even register with him because he's like, this was never a thing when I was coming up. Women were never that promiscuous when I was coming up. Man. But I'm telling you, Dad, things have shifted. And drastically.
So,
when I have tried to talk to a couple of them, it was always some reasoning or excuse to why they couldn't take it to the next level with me as far as a relationship. The kicker is, though, had I had initiated it in the negative light,
yes,
I would have gotten further with them.
Yes.
But because I chose to go to the good light, now you ain't ready. But if I would have took the conversation left from go, you'd have been there.
Come on, man.
Another thing they don't like either do is they don't like to be turned down.
Not at all. Not at all.
The homegirl I told you at work.
Yes.
Who I was cordial. She had just started working there at the place that I work. Everybody knows me at the job. She didn't, and I didn't know her. I didn't even know her name until I saw her on social media pop up in my suggestion box. I'm like, I don't even know this chick, but we already talked about the suggestion box. We'll talk about that in another video about how people are showing up in your suggestion box.
I'm telling you, Doc.
When I saw her in my suggestion box,
yes,
this was the first time I even knew what her name was.
Okay, yeah.
In the suggestion box, I said, oh, that's her name. I didn't know her name because I don't speak to her at work. So I messaged her and I said, hey, would you like to go out to eat sometime, or would you like to go out with the kids and I and have a good evening? Her immediate, readily response. Now, all I asked was to go out to get something to eat. That's it. Her immediate response was, I'm not on the market. Cool, because I didn't know. Yeah. This is why I'm asking this question, because I didn't know.
Right.
And I'll take that response, because if you're involved with somebody, hey, that's a good response, because if I had a woman, I'd want her to kind of say the same thing too.
Exactly.
However, when I said, cool, when I said that, 48 hours later, you're back in my inbox again. This time she says, I don't mean to be so random or out there or weird, but I would like to have a friend that I could talk to and from time to time, maybe get together and see each other and we can hang out and have a good time. Whoa. I offered you that 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
But I
Don't
did it
do
the
that.
right way. I did it the right way.
For real.
And
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you told me, you told me I'm not on the market. I didn't ask to date you. I just asked to take you out.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
said I'm not on the market. Cool. And when I let it go, 2 days later, you spinning the block asking me, I don't want to be weird, but can we be? No, I offered you that
No,
already. That's done.
no, that's done, dog.
They don't know how to handle that.
Well, why spin the block though?
Why spin the block?
Why do you spin in the block?
Why I don't,
If you
bro? I don't get it.
and in 48 hours time,
In
that's
40
what?
because my last words to her were cool, and I let it go. Obviously, she got in her feelings, and I've been seeing some other people on social media talking about women who get weird after they're turned down. So when I turned her down, maybe something flipped, and then she thought about that thing, right? But 2
But what
days
do you
later,
expect?
from the right man, what do you expect?
What do you expect? Especially if I came respectfully.
But see, here's the thing, bro. They are so used to dealing with men who are simps and will entertain that foolishness that upon them coming across a good man finally, they don't even know how to deal with it.
Don't know how to deal with it, dog.
I was telling my dad, referring to a girl.
I say.
Oh, yeah. And Pops is an OG.
He OG, dog. Pops OG, dog. That's dad, dog.
There was another chick.
Yeah.
Who initially hit me up for studio time.
Okay.
Now, I'm serious about my music.
Yes.
So if you hit me up with studio time,
don't waste my time.
My mind goes straight to let's work. Music, let's go. My dad says, well, Q, maybe that was her opening the door. So I said, and this is while she was talking about studio time, I was telling Dad, hey, this homegirl hit me up for studio time. I got somebody to work with. And I said, man, she's beautiful, young lady, and she's talented. She can sing. He said, Q, maybe she trying to open the door for something else.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
I said, okay, well, I said, well, you know what? Let me just see.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I'm going to keep it professional.
Yes.
Bro, before I could even see, so I never actually got to try what Dad said. He only talked about music, bro, one day. The next day come around, she asking me about relationship stuff. She telling me about her previous baby daddy who she just got out of a relationship with because on her birthday weekend, they went down to the beach and she then finds out when they get down to the beach that he ain't got no money.
Yeah.
So she had to spend all her money down there at the beach and on her birthday weekend. And this is probably 3 or 4 days before her hitting me up for studio time.
Yeah.
So now you done got tired of Tyrone and you done finally figured out after he done gave you a baby and he ain't fixed himself and you can't fix him either. Well, let me so you come on over here and you tell me about your baby daddy, which first of all, I don't want to hear about.
Right.
Second, she then goes into telling me about her previous 2 baby fathers. So now she has 3 baby fathers that I'm finding out about.
Right. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Hold on. You just saying that, I missed the crucial part of the story I just finished telling you.
Yeah.
Doc, that wasn't even the worst, Doc. Remember when I told you, keep your thought about it. You just triggered it because you said her baby daddies.
Yeah.
26-year-old that said she was 22. Tell me why she lied about going to the restroom, Doc. Guess what this lady was?
What's up?
This lady was in Child Watch checking on her baby, Doc.
You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up, bro.
I said so.
You can't make this up, bro.
Happened about going to the bathroom. So those 22 minutes, you was in the Child Watch. Keep going. Back to what you were saying, Doc. I'm sorry.
Back to the story. I'm with you. I heard you. Back to the story. He then proceeds to tell me about all 3 of her baby daddies.
Yeah.
Moving on past that, because I ain't even going to get into all the crazy stories she told me about each one, and each one had its own crazy story.
I'm already knowing.
I said, you know what? Hey, you want to hang out sometime? You want to go? I know we talking about the music, but hey, let's go somewhere and just and talk about the music like we go out. Maybe we get some vibes and we kicking it. And before I invite you to the house, let's try to work on some music and go out and see if we can vibe that way.
Yes.
She won't interested in that. I said, well, I thought you was I do the music, and I thought you kind of wanted to get. Well, maybe I don't think I'm ready for that, and this is all new to me, and like studio, this is all new to me, and I ain't quite ready for that yet. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, why'd you even hit me up? Right? Man. So I'm to sit and listen to you talk about your past, but I can't talk about what I would like from you. But as soon as I say what I want from you, now you ain't ready. And you ain't fit. Well, first of all.
Yeah.
You ain't fitting to hold me and tell me you have limitations when you don't let Tyrone, Greg, and Chris do whatever they want to do. And now you come over to me and want me to hold some honorable line. Now, I'm an honorable dude, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But I'm saving my honor for somebody else who's honorable.
Yes.
I was trying to tell my dad, how in the world can she be a wife to me?
Come on, man.
When she is already 3 men's baby mama. Right? It's right here, dude. It's not even about the children, bro. It's something going on in their heads, bro. They are not being taught properly, bro. Let me tell you this other crazy part. So I'm gonna get off her because she just out there. But here's the thing though. She is a phenomenal singer, bro. If you was to hear her sing, if you was to hear her sing a gospel song, bro, she would make you weep, bro. She is phenomenal, bro. Yeah. But outside of that, it's like what you've been doing. But this is my mindset. I have children too.
100%.
And bro, I ain't finna date you no 2-3 years before we figure out what we doing.
Right.
You've lost the privilege. It's gonna sound rude. It's gonna sound wrong.
It's gonna sound tight, Doc. It's gonna sound tight.
If you have 3 children by 3 different men, you've lost the privilege to sit up on your princess pedestal and wait for a good knight in shining armor to come save you. You're gonna have to open your mouth and speak to and tell that man what you want. You've lost the privilege to sit up here. But now when I come across you, you got this honorable line you trying to hold now. Now I'm all for honorable lines.
Yes.
But you ain't finna hold me as no delirious dude or delusional dude. And I know you don't let Tyrone do whatever he want to do. You knew Tyrone was broke when you went down to the beach.
And of course, we're not using exact names for the music. We just
these are not exact names. These are filler. And I always use Tyrone because Erykah Badu said call Tyrone. Yeah. That's why I use Tyrone. So I always use Tyrone because everybody knows you better call Tyrone. Everybody knows that. You don't let Tyrone do whatever he wanted to do. You know he ain't had no money. He gave you a baby. You thought you could change him.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Pause there. That's the problem. Women, you cannot change a man, dude.
No.
That is not our nature. I'm sorry. You can't do it. One, that's controlling.
Yeah.
We don't go for the controlling. I'm sorry.
No.
It's just not the standard. It's not attractive. It's not. Doc, I'm sorry.
But
they
want men today that they can control.
Come on.
They want men that they can control.
No, sir.
I'll tell you another story.
No, sir. Can't do it.
There's this woman that I know who's married.
Yes.
She's in her, she might be 50 now.
Okay.
She's married to a guy, and the best way I can describe it, she controls him.
Okay. Yeah.
And he lets her. So one day I had asked, we was at some event, and I asked her, I seen her, because we cool. I said, and she's almost like the auntie to me, like you doing auntie at the work.
Yeah.
So I can kind of speak candidly to her. So I went up to her, I said, yo, auntie. Now I don't call her auntie, but I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah, use
I
that.
said,
Yeah,
auntie.
okay, yeah.
I said, auntie, where your husband at? Oh, well, you know, Q, I know it ain't no excuse, but, you know, I didn't get a chance to get his clothes out already so that he can come here today.
Yeah.
So he didn't come here because you didn't get his clothes out, so he can't pick his own clothes. Mind you, she works 2 and 3 jobs, and he don't work. Now, he is on disability, but he ain't no. But bro, he ain't no.
But he can fend for himself though.
He could
fend for himself.
Yeah.
He can do something. He can do something.
He could do something. You can do something. You can do more than just sit at the house. He ain't that disabled.
He ain't that disabled, Doc. Yeah,
no.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, if you was to look at him, you wouldn't even know by looking at him. But my point is, they want men that they can control.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly.
Switching it a little bit, when I was telling you about the generation should be teaching each other, here's a big issue too. I know a brother of mine who I'm real close to he works security for a lot of the little clubs and stuff around here. So he's like a security guard. And he said, Q, you know what's crazy, bro? He said, I'm seeing an increased number of stuff I shouldn't see. He said, bro, I'm standing at the door carding people. He said, and on several instances, I'm carding 3 women at the door. I'm carding the daughter, I'm carding the mom, and I'm carding the grandma. He said, Q, how can they teach the daughter how to live and how to be a wife when they're trying to get in the same, now he's cussing now. When they're, how can they teach daughter when mom and grandma is trying to get in the same MFing club that daughter's trying to get in? You feel me? So it's grandma's daughter, and then the daughter's daughter. You got 3 generations trying to get into the same club.
Good gracious. You talk about generational curse, Doc. Good gracious. That's what's with this.
Whew. What do you expect the daughter? How can you expect the daughter to be wife material when grandma and ma is still going to the club
Still
with
going
her?
through it. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Here's another thing too, bro. I don't mean to be so long, bro. Check this.
Oh, you good? Now we talking.
My dad is OG.
Yeah, it's OG.
He says, and this is not to down or disrespect, this is just an OG's words.
Okay.
He says, Q, the really only difference is they need to see you doing more. Now, I took that statement as they need to see me doing more. Okay, because with more of this, I guess somehow your lifestyle looks different. You know, I'm a real down-to-earth guy, OP.
Yes.
Money is never going to change me. And I get confused, although I understand it, of how money has become such a catalyst today. Because what my pops was saying essentially was, Q, they just need to see you doing more. And I had to sit with that thing, OP, because it didn't sit right with me. Bro, I have a 9-to-5. I have my children. I take care of my children. I get my children up every day, get them ready to go to school. What more you need to see me doing? I'm a preacher. I'm teaching Bible study. I'm working with children all the time. What you need to see me doing more? I have a roof over my head. I'm driving a nice new vehicle.
Nice joint too, boy.
What more you need to see me doing? And check it if that is true. And you need to see, which I guess if you can consider that the last piece, the final piece, and that's Q making 6 figures. If you need to see that before you rock with me, you don't need to be around me. I need to be doing more. I'm doing all I can do right now.
Right now.
If what you see right now isn't enough to say, you know what, that's my husband, then you don't need to be around me. Because, bro, I'm not going for no girlfriend, bro.
No, especially where you are, man. You are established.
Especially where I'm at. I'm established, bro.
You got
People
business
know me
going.
in the school system. They
Come
know
on,
me
man.
in the church world.
In the
I'm
community.
getting my business going in the community. Bro, I'm going for wife or bust. I'll be by myself before I put up with a girlfriend.
Come on. Nah.
Before I put up with a woman that needs to see me making 6 figures before she want to rock with me.
No.
Or want to have me acting just like Tyrone in order for you to rock with me. No.
I'm not doing that. You're not going to control me either.
Somehow, bro, something changed, bro. And I've been waiting to tell this little story too, bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
Something changed, bro. I took my son to a dance.
Wow.
His first dance.
His first, that's
his
crazy.
First dance,
you took
bro.
him to his first dance.
His first dance, bro. Talk about a proud dad moment. I took him to his first dance. And now I'm kind of like chaperoning, but I'm there, but I'm not there. Because I work there too, so I'm kind of actually on my laptop doing work. But he's kind of hanging around me because, you know, he like me, kind of quiet dude, and, you know, he like,
quiet, shy.
I'm good hanging over here with you. Well, and I'm like, well, cool. I ain't going to force you. If you want to hang over here, you know, we was like in this big auditorium area. If you want to hang over here with me, cool. We here. Do what you want to do. There was a young lady in his grade that just saw him, ran over to him. Ladies, I'm trying to teach you something. Ran over to him. Ladies, I'm trying to teach you something.
Doc. Go ahead,
There
Doc.
was a young lady in his grade, saw him, ran over to him, and said, Quentin, you are here. I'm glad to see you. Let's go out on the floor and dance. Now, I know my son is introverted. I said, well, he might not go in my head. He might not go. But she's like flabbergasted that she saw him outside of regular school hours. And, hey, we can have fun. Let's go out. And so she kind of grabs at him and says, come on, let's go. And that was enough encouragement for him to get out there on the floor and have his good old time he had. Now, let's cut back to me. As I saw that, because of what I'm going through and what I have experienced, I felt proud for him, but at the same time, I felt bad. Because I said to myself, that is only going to last till you're about in middle school. And then something shifts.
Wow.
Now, these kids are in school. They own nothing. They have nothing. She didn't come over because of what he had. She came over because of who he is.
Who he is. That's good.
But somehow when we get grown, now you can't just be with me because of who I am. I got to be that and be Tyrone and bring in 6 figures like Rick Ross and be mean enough to you to where you respect me, but not mean enough to where I'm whooping you over the head. I got to be a church guy and be religious, but I also got to be able to want to smoke a little bit and turn up on Friday and then show up on church on Sunday and be this weird unicorn of a guy before you even, no. And I felt bad because I'm like, that's it. Women are not, you can't just be you.
Yeah.
They're not just attracted to you.
Nope.
Quentin, come. And I felt bad because in my own life, it's been so long, OP, since a woman came to me and wanted to be around me just because it was me.
It's who I am.
You didn't want no sex out of me. You didn't want no drink out of me. You didn't want no money out of me. You didn't want nothing out of me. You just wanted to be around me because it was me. What in the world has happened to our society to where women are in the gym acting and talking like that. You have women in the church who are as promiscuous as anybody else out there in the street.
Real. That's a fact.
But acting like they're not.
Come on, Mike. Say that again, please. No. Please say that one again, Doc. Acting
you have
like
women
what?
in the church who are just as promiscuous as women out in the street, and yet they act like they're not. Because the homegirl I told you about, I met her in the church. I heard her singing in the church. And if you was just to see that, your first inclination would say, that might be my wife, until you talk to her. If you was just to judge her off of what she doing in there, because when I first saw, first of all, when I go preach, I don't see a lot of young people because they just don't really go like that. So when I seen her, my first thought was, finally, somebody around my age. Then as I got this looking at her, I said, wow, she's beautiful. Then she started singing. I'm like, whoa. So now I'm like, she goes to church. A couple of times of her coming there, I didn't see anybody with her. So my brain starting to, because I'm a preacher. Yeah. I'm a preacher. I'm a minister, but I'm a single guy, and I'm looking for a wife.
You're looking for a wife, Doc. Yeah,
I'm not looking to fool around. I'm not looking to play no games. I'm not looking to waste nobody's time.
And don't you think that's what a woman would want?
I told my OG the same thing. I said, Pops, I showed her who I was. Shouldn't something have clicked in her head that said, wow, he didn't fall for the okie doke I usually throw out. He didn't fall for the thing that caught the other 3 dudes up. He didn't fall for that. He didn't approach me left. He kept his line. He never cursed at me. I met him as a preacher, and when we're talking privately, he still talks like he's a preacher. Wow, that should be the guy that should. I said, Dad, why didn't that click in her head?
Come on.
He said, Q, it did click in her head. But because she's not wife material, she didn't know what to do with you. Because all the tricks she normally lays out didn't work on you.
Didn't work. And okay, I see what Pop's saying.
Check it. When she would sing, bro, that normally for testimony service, if you gonna sing, you just stand up where you at and sing. Like in the congregation, you just stand up where you at and sing.
Yeah.
She gets up, comes down to the front to sing. I'm like, okay, and you could tell she's shapely, but of course I ain't looking at her like that in church because you got to keep yourself. But she comes all the way down front to sing. Now, maybe I'm making too much of it. I could be. If I am, I apologize. However, when I tried to hold my line and be a good guy and be honest with her about what I wanted, where I stood, and you just finished telling me about how bum of your baby daddy was. So why is it that when you meet a not bum, you don't go for him? Because they don't know what to do with that guy. Because, bro, that guy is going to require you to better yourself, and they don't want to do that. That guy is going to hold you accountable, and they don't want to be held accountable. See, here's the thing with Tyrone. Tyrone going to let you do what you want to do.
Man, and not care.
Tyrone going to let you go to church by yourself and come home and keep cutting up. See, so you can come to church and praise the Lord and shouting, and then go right back home to him and cut up.
Man.
You get with a good guy, he gonna hold you to a certain standard.
Man, I'm telling you, dog.
And that's just what they're not willing to do. I don't understand it, bro. To save my life, bro. I don't understand it, bro.
I don't get it, man.
And when I see these women on social media, bro, these, I don't know who's raising these women, bro.
Dog, bro, it's bad. And the thing is, I don't know
who's raising these women, bro.
It's like you have the ones, I don't know. It's like you have some that, like you said, want to still be able to control, but then you have some that want a husband, but think they're going to attract it with how they are on social media. I'm like, Doc, I'm sorry. You ain't attracting no good guy on social media like that, Doc. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Let's
No.
keep it a spade, bro. No quality man that has their things set in order, their things set in place, is going for anything less.
No.
That's going to be a representation of him.
And they know that. They know
That's
that.
what I'm like, Doc, y'all know this though.
Yeah.
Y'all know this though.
That's why what they will then do, like let's say you take the Pop the Balloon show.
Yeah.
That's why, because they know that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
They'll pop the balloon and say, "Oh, his pants," because you know you really ain't got nothing else to get him on but his pants. Because you know, oh no, I can't reach his level. So what the enemy does is when he can't get to you, he'll try to embarrass your character.
Doc, it's
now
crazy.
You done overlooked all these good qualities
all
this man
the good
had
qualities
because his pants.
And it's and that's who you want. You want that person. And you know the sad thing is, dog, too cute. I seen one where the dude actually had a 6-figure job, dude.
Okay.
Had what you wanted. Had what you wanted. Had all the characters, doctor, community, leader, activist, anything you could name, doc. Person had a doc. I've never seen a raw woman pop a balloon so fast. I said, huh? But this dude has all the quality. This dude is established. But I think it goes to what you said, Doc. These women want to be able to control dudes, man.
Yeah. And they know you cannot control a 6-figure dude.
You can't control somebody that's successful. But I mean, it's like, it's weird though, because you say that's what you want, but then you don't want it. Like,
here's the thing. What they say they want is different than what they actually respond to.
Man.
They say they want a good guy, but they don't respond to the good guy as well as they respond to the bad guy.
Yep.
They'll respond better to the bad guy while saying they want a good guy.
Man.
Because now and man, I ain't trying to put nobody's business out in the street.
You ain't got to put no business.
I'm not saying her name, bro, so it shouldn't matter. First baby daddy didn't work.
Yeah.
He was a bum. I'm using her words.
Right.
Second baby daddy was married, got you pregnant, and then act like you and the baby didn't exist.
Yeah.
Third baby daddy come, and he broke, and you act like you didn't know he was broke.
Yeah.
A good guy come along, and now you ain't ready. A good guy come along, I ain't ready for this. What you want?
Dude, what do you want?
What
do you want?
You was trying to go left the other day.
Come on.
I pushed away at that.
Come on.
You was trying to go left.
Come on, bruh. You know it's crazy. Or just putting that story I told you back in this thing. I'm just now remember what we're talking about. It's amazing on how that lady that was actually 26, how she didn't ask for my name. She didn't ask me who I was. She didn't ask me where I was from, all these things. But she went to my little brother that was young, didn't really know no better. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy on how they know. Exactly. It's amazing on how she didn't ask me none of this. She don't even know my name, Doc. And I didn't even know her name, but I really wasn't concerned with her name, honestly. Being real, because I knew what she came with. But I feel like she could see the type of person I was off rip, because she saw, and you know how she was throwing everything out there, but she constantly throwing jabs, giving me hints, and I'm like, oh, I see you. And I'm telling you right now, Doc.
Because you know why? It's like Dad said.
Talk to me.
It's like Dad said. She could see that.
Yeah.
And in her mind is telling her, man, that usually works. Normally, this works.
Yeah.
Normally, this little play like this that I throw, normally I ain't even got to go that far with the eggplant, because he would have already.
Come on.
When I was twirling my girl around, they would have been on it.
Come on.
Here I am with the eggplant comment, and he still ain't. And on top of that, bro, you have two major lies. The first lie is your age. The second lie is you got a whole kid you going to check on, bro, and you saying you going to the bathroom?
My fault, voice crack. Doc, couldn't believe it.
Come
Couldn't believe
on,
it.
bro.
So that's why I'm like, Doc, yeah. So women could definitely tell, man, when men have a certain standard.
Yeah.
They don't make sense, Doc. It baffles me.
Was talking to this other chick, right? Nice girl, bro. I've known her for years. And again, she got 3 baby daddies. And she said he plays the game all day. When he get off work, he always on Call of Duty. She said this dude is so oblivious that the kid that they got together, the little like 1 or 2 year old, be walking around the house, running around the house, hurting himself. And dude don't even realize it because he got the headphones on. He playing Call of Duty. And one day she said, I had to climb through the window because I forgot my keys. And when I come in the house, he's sitting there playing the game, didn't even know I was in the house, bro.
Wow.
So these are the type of dudes you messing with. Because bro, I don't get it, bro. It's almost breaking my heart, bro, because it's like now here is where Quentin, this is where I kind of get, and I'm going to use the word upset, but I don't mean it to God. But this is where I get upset with God. Because I'm like, Lord, if I can't, you going to have to, what's going on here, Lord? Like, it's got to be somebody out there, bro, that's serious about getting married, bro, about settling down, bro. It's got to be somebody here. Like, God, what is going on with these women, bro? And you know what homegirl told me that I just was telling you about?
Yeah.
She said, Q, man, I'm finally kind of settled down now, but it was like every time I tried to go out there and have a hot girl summer, I ended up with a baby. Like, what good man wants to hear you? You have disqualified yourself, honey. You done had 1 too many hot girl summers. Now you got 3 babies. And bro, and I talk like this because I'm a little older than you, so I'm in a bit of a different space.
Yes.
If I get with you, I gotta bring in all these other kids into my space, bro. I gotta bring 3 different bloodlines into my space, bro. No, I'm not. No,
not
sir.
doing it.
No, sir. Kanye West said, well, Gold Digger, the song back in the day, in order to get you, I got to bring like, I got 10 kids. No. I got to get their friends and you and no.
Got to choose. And you have that right, though. You have, and men don't feel like you have to be subjected to that, man. Don't feel like you don't, you have, just because, you may like a person or, no, you gotta look at that whole thing, natural and spiritual, Doc. What comes with it. You gotta look at all. And my mom and dad told me that they like, Doc, though you may see a woman for who she is, how she looks and how pretty she is, her personality, what does she come with behind the scenes that you don't know about? Or that is obvious. That she comes with this. She comes with baby daddy. She comes with, all those things playing into effect, man. It plays into action. And you gotta take those things into consideration because you will drive yourself crazy.
Yeah. I was telling my boy, OP, to hold this line like this, it costs me.
Man, I already know it does, dog. I'm already knowing it does.
And it hurts.
It hurts. Bro. Yep. I can feel it. I feel it every time,
Every
dog.
situation you come across, it's like, nah, Q, I can't get down with you. That hurts.
Yep.
Because it's like, God, I'm holding the line to try to please you. Now, understand, I know it's a difference between pleasing man and pleasing God, but look at the state of where people would be at if I'm trying to please God and can't find a woman that is pleased with me pleasing God. That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy,
That's crazy work, bro.
It's crazy work, man.
I'm trying to live to please him, and in me doing that, I lose out on you. That's crazy, bro.
They don't want the responsibility, Doc.
If I lose out on you, I ain't tripping. But I'm just saying that's the state that we're in.
The state we're in, Doc.
Like,
100%.
if you try to hold a certain line, bro, it actually counts against you today.
Really does. It really does.
It costs me, bro.
It
Yes,
really
I want to
does.
let my hair down on the weekend, bro. Yes, I get tired. Yes, I want to take Susie Q down the road and flip her up and smack her and lay her down and do all these things, or
All those
take her out,
things.
take her out
Yeah.
on a date, or hold
Yeah,
her
lay up, just lay
hand,
up, relax,
or just lay
and
up,
just
go
talk.
get
Look into
something
her
to
eyes.
eat.
All
Listen,
those good
of
things.
course I want to do those
Spontaneous
things,
things, for sure, for sure, for sure.
but
Most definitely.
there is an order to doing those things.
It's an order to doing those things. And
And if I,
you're not about to be wasting time either, though. Because the thing is,
no,
you could very well do that.
yes,
You could very well do
yes,
that. But I'm not about to
yes,
do that knowing that you're not
right.
really serious and trying to take this thing serious to the next. No, I'm not doing that. I'm
Bingo,
not wasting time. Not wasting
bingo.
time. Nah.
Yes, I'm not
Because
wasting
then,
time.
nah, because then I just hurt myself more. Because I done built up these
Yes,
emotions. I done built up,
yes,
Doc. No, no.
yes,
If I'm doing this, Doc, if we're going to go to that level, especially for you, like you said, being, that you're already established at the age you are now, of course you're not playing games, right? So if I'm doing all those things, I'm not about to be playing no games, Doc.
yeah. And that's it. And here's the tough part.
Yeah.
I'm an older version of my son, and the
Yes.
realization that's now hitting me is, how come if I was taught to hold this line, and if I hold this line, everything gonna fall into place? How come it ain't fell into place? I was told that women want this type of guy, and yet when I try to be that type of guy, it seems like that's not what they want. I was told that if you work and hold yourself together, keep your nose clean, and don't drink, don't smoke, it's going to be easy for you to find a wife. Really? Because that ain't been my experience.
Come on.
As a matter of fact, I lost my wife when I decided to preach.
Let's start there.
I chose to follow God, and she bounced.
Come on.
And ever since then, I found nobody to say, oh, yeah, I'll rock with her. I mean, I'll rock with Q. I won't Q. Nobody do. Not one person do.
I mean, I can only imagine the pain, dude. I can only imagine, dog.
It is agonizing pain.
Yeah.
Because then you're trying to remember what God said, and you're trying to repeat his word back to him. God, you said if I ask for it, you send it, and if I believe and have the faith the size of a mustard seed, I can move mountains. So you telling me that I don't even have the faith the size of a mustard seed? Bro, it says if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, you can speak to that mountain and it'll move.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And here I am saying, God, where's my wife? It is hard for me to believe, but I believe you can do it. So that's a mustard seed size faith. Because I'm not saying you can't do it, God. I'm just saying it's hard for me to believe it, but I believe it.
Yeah, yeah. And it's hard.
And yet when I speak that and I look around, I'm like, this is crazy.
And let's clarify too that it's not like you're not trying. It's not because it does say he that findeth. So it's not like you're not out, you just sitting hoping it comes to you. No. You're actually out here pursuing, you're actually out here trying to find. So I get where you're coming from the agonizing point of, dog, this has been.
I was just sitting back, waiting on her to knock on my door.
It's not going to happen.
But see, I could understand that then.
Yeah,
Q,
for sure.
Well, Q,
for sure, bro.
Q, how can you expect her to do that and you just sitting in the house waiting on knock on the door? It ain't going to happen that way.
Yeah.
But I'm actively going out into churches and the events and the places and go and try and coming across people and say, hey, what's up? Would you like the A, B, C, and D? And they like, ew, A, B, C, and D? No. And this is what it feels like, bro. This is what it feels like. This is why men struggle so much. I have some great men in my family.
For sure.
And I've tried to follow their footsteps. The problem with that is when you're trying to get to where they are, you kind of have to put your head down and just grind.
Yeah.
Right? The problem with that is while you're grinding with your head down, working, trying to get to where they are, time has shifted and moved to the left a little bit. So when you finally see that you're getting yourself together for where your people were, and you look up and you say, hey, world, look, I've been working for the last 5 years to get A, B, C, and D. And the world looks back at you and says, A, B, C, and D? Man, that was 5 years ago. We on E, F, G, and L, M, and O, P. And because you've been grinding, you had no realization that they done shifted from A, B, C, and D to over here now. So all that work I done put in, God, to become this guy, and I can't even be rewarded with the prize because society has shifted and they're over there. And now what I'm doing is no longer cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I was trying to do was be the men that I saw growing up. And when I put my head down to work to become that man, I look up and I say, hey, world, look at this guy that me and God worked out. And they looking at me like, nah, we don't really do it like that no more.
Crazy, man. It's crazy
Really?
on how it's crazy on how everything, like you said, has shifted, man. Like
Here's
it's
the
done a
crazy part, bro.
whole upside down.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
You're good, dog. You're good.
I have
Yeah.
at least 3 women that if I said, yo, Friday night, what's up?
Yeah.
Boom, I would get a response within 10 minutes.
Easy. I'm sorry. This is what it is.
If that's what I say, in 10 minutes.
Here's what it is.
But when I put myself out there and say, hey, I am looking for a wife. Bro, do you know I come across a woman who wanted me to give her a baby because she saw how I was a good dad to my children. So I played the game back. I said, okay, I'm going to see where her head is at. I said, well, okay, you want me to give you a baby? And I asked her why. I said, well, why me? Because I'm thinking, God, is this the one? So the Bible says, test the spirit by the spirit, try the spirit by the spirit. So I said, well, why me? And that's what she said. Well, you know, I watch you with your children. I see you out and you ain't faking. You're a good guy. And I know that if we was to have a child, you would also be A, B, C, and D. I said, okay, bet. Well, I tell you what, if you want that, this is what I want. I need a wife. And I need her to be here in this house with me. I don't need a girlfriend who lives across town. No, where I'm at in life, I need my woman here.
Here, man.
So I said, that's what I want. Well, then it switched. I think we just kind of want 2 different things. But bro, if I would just agree to what you said, I'd have been giving you. But then when I say, hey, I'll do that, cool, but I need you as my wife. No.
So why do you want a baby?
By me.
By me? I don't get it. Are you trying to run a game? She's trying to run a game or something. That is.
You can't make this stuff up, bro.
Yo, why do you want a baby?
By me.
I don't get it.
You know I don't talk like that. You know I don't roll like that.
You trying to run a game or something? You want child support. That's what it is.
Right. Because you see a good guy. So
you see a good guy.
You abuse the good guy, but you won't marry the good guy.
But you won't marry the good guy. Ain't that crazy?
Yo, it's a clip. You remember Kevin Samuels, right?
Say it again.
You remember Kevin Samuels?
Yes.
R.I.P. to the Godfather. They showed this clip, bro, where this woman was capping, saying how she was looking for this high-value guy and blah, 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 blah. So when they ended the call, bro, she didn't realize that she didn't hit the end. And she was then talking
I ain't see this one, though.
She was talking to another guy. So he was just sitting there, Kevin, and because the girl he was talking to, who was capping, thought she simultaneously she was talking to this other guy trying to run game on him that he was obviously interested in her. He was a good guy, but she was trying to run game on him, saying some crazy stuff she was saying, but she was talking to Kevin saying she wanted a high value guy. And everything she was saying, bro, was opposite of what she just told Kevin. And Kevin was sitting there on the stream like, So
Yeah.
check it, bro.
Yeah.
She kept going, talking to the dude, right? Saying everything opposite she was telling Kevin. Obviously, her homegirl was watching the stream with
Right.
Kevin and texted her and say, B, you still on with, she said, you still on with Kevin. Obviously, she texted her homegirl saying, you still on, we hear you talking to dude. She hung up the call, right? And Kevin was like, see, I told you.
Prime example.
She tapping on here to me, and y'all just heard her when she thought wasn't nobody listening. Why you want a baby by me, but you won't at least consider being my wife? Now, I'm not saying I wanted to marry you, but I'm just want to see where you head at. Because if you have a right to ask me for that, I have a right to ask you for that.
A good man, you want all that thing of a good person, man, but you don't want to.
But you don't want to. OP.
I'm getting hot, Doc.
It takes.
Right now.
And bro, this is not even all I could tell you, bro. I've had married women.
Oh wow, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it.
Hit me up.
Do not doubt it, Doc. That's the time we in, Doc. It's been before this. It's been before the time we in. I feel like this has happened. I feel like this has happened way before we was born, Doc. So I ain't gonna say just that.
Yeah. This ball has been rolling.
Been rolling. It's just now. It's now social media carrying this joint out more.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's all it is.
It's giving it a turbo boost.
Exactly.
Have married women hit me up and say, yo, I'm going to be in town for the weekend. What's up?
Right. Yeah.
Well, with you, nothing. With you, nothing.
Nothing, man.
You know I don't get down like that.
Man, and let men start. And this could go both ways. This could go both ways, though, too. But I'm just saying from the standpoint that we're talking right now, let men start turning down these women like that, Doc, and see how long that this stuff keeps up, Doc.
But see, that's what's going to have to happen. And that's what's starting to happen as the time go on.
As the time go on, Doc.
They're waking up and they're saying, nope, you won't get me like that.
You not get me like that, Doc.
I'll be by myself before you get me like that.
Before you get me like that.
I'm not even you.
Come on, man.
And here's another thing, too. Let's say you and TJ walked around saying the same thing that they were saying to you to women. Y'all would be predators, dude. If you said not the eggplant but the peach, y'all would be predators, dude.
Let us. I told homeboy that. I said, bro, let us come off of the mouth reckless like that and talk. Doc, they would have went to the front desk of that gym and be like, oh my gosh, look, these two black men trying to, sexually assault us. Doc.
It would be nothing you could say.
And nothing I could say.
Right.
Because they're going to believe the woman anyway. You know what I'm saying? And, Doc, and we over these parts. We over
these parts? Over these parts? Yeah.
Come on.
Question. No question.
It's not like we in the, come on, Doc.
Right,
we in fours.
Yes.
All
no question. Yeah. No question. That's all they would have had to do, bro.
All they would have had to do, man. All they would have had to do,
It's weird, bro. It is weird, bro.
It's weird, man. It's weird. But I'm telling you, that's the nature of it. But like we just said, it's gonna take more men rising up to not only hold women, because it starts with us first. You have to hold yourself accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a constant decision to really be like, you know what? Nah, I'm not going for any and everything no more. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And when that starts to take place, and this could go both ways for women too. Women got to be like, you know what? I'm not going for any and everything more. Which there's a lot of women that have done that and take up that stand.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, talk to me.
If those good women are out there,
yes.
Why does it seem that they are hiding behind the ones who are not good girls?
That's a good question.
Is it for the attention that the bad girls get? Because take for instance a 19-year-old who seemed to be on the level and was really only reciprocating what her girls were doing, but she really was interested in, hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? Honey, you are in the wrong company.
Big time.
Because if you keep hanging around that, we're going to assume that you're like that too.
100%.
Why are you hanging around that in the first place? She lying, she capping. Why are you hanging around that?
Why are you hanging around that, dog? Man,
you don't need
real.
to do that. You don't need to do that to come across men. Women don't really know how men operate. They don't understand how simple yet complex we are.
And I'll say the same thing too for us when it comes to women too. But that's even more reason why, and I'm not trying to go in this vein, but that's even more reason why if we just stop playing games both on both sides, if we just stop playing games on both sides and really focus on one person,
you
know what I'm saying?
But see, social media got you fluffed up,
man.
Because if Q don't work out, bro.
Exactly.
If Q don't work out, all I gotta do is go to my DMs and pick the next one.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta do.
And it's going to keep being a never-ending cycle. It's going to continue to be a never-ending cycle.
I'm on my phone, bro, so I can't show you.
Okay,
I could open up my DMs, bro, and show you how dry it is.
Yes.
And yet, a chick, if one don't work out, all she gotta do is go to one of her socials and just go to the DM and just start sliding.
Come on, man. Some
all kind of dudes in her DMs, and she just pick out which one she want to deal with next.
Yep.
When I say my phone is dry, bro,
that's crazy, man. But yeah, I'll never know. You know, we'll never know. I'll say this though too, bro, to help keep you encouraged, because we had these talks like off, camera too. But there's definitely are good women. It's definitely rare. Nowadays, it's definitely rare. You know what I'm saying? Of finding that person, it's hard, especially in the world of that we are, where women are attention seeking and women say one thing but really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to trust. It's so much you have to battle with just in one thing, dog. But I believe, you know what I'm saying, that your wife's still out there, dog. You know what I'm saying? I definitely believe that.
And
you know what I mean?
And I'm gonna say this because I'm in it.
Yes.
And I ain't trying to speak negative, but bro, I don't see it, bro.
I'm with you.
I don't, because
I'm with you.
I'm out here searching and looking. Now I'm not desperate, but if I come across somebody that I think that maybe, hey, you know, we could try to figure it out, every time it's been turned down. When I didn't go left and I kept it straight, every time it's went down. Every time, bro. And I'm meeting women in church, at work, and out there in the world. It ain't just one location. You know, I'm not no hermit where I stay in the house all the time. I'm only in my house one day a week, bro. 6 days out of the week, I'm gone, bro. So ain't like I'm just sitting up in the house, bro.
Nah, not at all.
And every person I come across, bro, when I hold that line, it's like, nah. Or you'll come across a chick who's ready to settle down. And I have come across these. She's ready to settle down. But gee, I cannot take on your 3 or 4 children, bro, just to get you. I don't care how ready you are now. I'm not going to do it. That's just my personal limit. Maybe somebody else could take on you and the step ladder. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to bring those different bloodlines into my home, bro.
I see what you're saying. I got you saying. So it's not that, would you say, because you have your own children to your own family right now too as well. So
I'm not saying that I wouldn't date or marry a woman who had children. No.
Okay. I got you. My fault.
What I'm coming across is what I'm seeing and experiencing is the women that I'm coming across who do have children. It's not so much the children, it's their mentality behind having the children.
Yeah.
You've been so used to telling their dads off, and these my kids, and these. So now you trying to tell me, you're going to be telling me the same thing. No, you're not. It's your attitude behind. You ain't submitted to them three. Why would I think you're going to submit to me?
Yeah.
You telling me every guy fumbled you, it was all their fault, and you didn't submit to them, and I'm thinking you're supposed to come over here after being in your alpha stage for so long because you had to take care of the kids by yourself for so long. I'm thinking you're going to come over here and then all of a sudden start submitting to me and having your kids line up like my kids line up? No. Nope.
Not going, dog.
So now we raising two different ways in the same house. Dog. No. But think about it, bro. What if I asked you, bro? If I asked you to take this girl, she could be your woman, but she has 3 different baby daddies that she's still contending with and can't get rid of. You can't do that, bro. Those 3 baby daddies have taken up the last 12 to 13 years of her life. What in the heck do you think she getting ready to come into your life and be? Not a wife.
Right. I'm with you. I see exactly what you're saying, where you're coming from with that.
Because, bro, by the time, and see, this is why you, especially being younger, have to watch out for it too. They're not even keeping themselves today, bro. You remember the situation 4 years ago we was talking about? I won't call her name, but 4 years ago?
Yeah.
She came into the situation already expecting. I told you that. So you come into the situation expecting, but then you got so many issues with how things going on over here. No, that's you. That's you. You allowed them folk to run you off. That's you. And I was willing to take in you and that one you had in your, that's you. But bro, it's so tough out here because it's like they don't even know what they want.
Yeah.
And when you present what you think that they want, what you hear them say they want, it's like, no, I really don't want that because it's going to require me to change some things about myself. I really don't want to change. OPIII, I'm sure, now I don't know this, but I'm just assuming. So if I'm talking negative about myself, I apologize to myself. But I'm sure I look like a simp to a lot of them because when they ask you, what you do? I always tell them, bro, I don't do nothing, bro. I'm in my studio, doing my music, doing my content creation. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't go to the club. Bro, I'm a boring man. I have chickens,
Will you say that?
Huh? Yes. Yes.
Wait, you don't we like you working like you working like of course shooting is working. Of course that's working.
Yeah.
But you don't be like, you know, I'm
saying?
involved in the school system and stuff like you don't say that?
Oh, I say all that.
Oh, okay. You let me know. Okay.
I
I thought you were leaving that. Okay.
No.
Cool.
Everything. Hey, I'm in the school system, bro. I'm a content creator. I'm a musician. I'm a writer. I'm a father. Minister. I have chickens. I'm giving them everything, bro. I'm doing.
I say
Willy
this.
Wonka. Go ahead.
Is this off of the first encounter?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So this would be like over time they will find this stuff out, like getting to know each other and stuff like
right.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because I got to give it to you in pieces.
Okay, that's what I was making sure. I was like making sure you was like, because you said simp, and I was like, I feel like the simplified, more simple version would have been saying that off go. You know what I mean?
Right,
I wouldn't say you're a simp. Yeah, so I wouldn't say you're a simp, dog. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not no simp, dog.
The reason I said that is because when they ask you about what you do regarding how you let your hair down, and when all of those answers are not what they want to hear, that's why I'm assuming that they would then say or think, nah, this ain't the guy I can fool with, because he don't do none of these things, right? I hear what you do over here, and I can see that. I can see your socials. I see you out there in life at the school system and preaching and doing all these things and the music and the kid. I see that, but you don't do anything. But they're referring to letting your hair down stuff.
Like getting out and like clubbing and going out or
Right.
something like that. Oh,
Yeah,
you talking about like that? Okay.
Right. So when that topic comes up, it's the same way with homegirl that went to the on the blind date.
Okay,
Because you know what she said? You know what she said? Well, we had some things in common. That's how we ended up at the movies the next day. Well, so I go to the movies. You didn't think you had enough in common with me to want to go to the movies, but after one blind date, you and him had so much in common that you went to the movies the next day? So how he operate? What he do? What y'all got so much in common over what me and you I thought we was working out?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I know that she likes to do other activity, see, and I don't. And maybe he did. So she know I can't get this over there with Q because that he don't do that. But with this guy, you had so much in common, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can we kick it off with so many things? So we got some things in common, but you tell me regarding him, y'all have so much in common. Like what? Over me and you. Like what?
That don't make no sense, man.
Other than those things I'm telling you about.
Yeah.
That you know you can't get over here.
You're right. You're not gonna get over there. You're not gonna get it over there.
You're not gonna get over here. So when he came up to you spitting game, then he's like, "Oh, we got so much in common." Really? And that was enough to pull you away? Wow. Because me and you've been talking for months as like friends and trying to get to know each other type
trying to get
stuff,
to know each other type. Yeah.
So we've been talking for like 2-3 months.
Right.
So
right.
How he just show up and y'all got so much in common? You see what I'm saying? So that's why, and I'm not talking about myself, but that's why I'm like, that's why I kind of falter with them, because it's like once they figure out I'm not going left, then they switch up.
Switch up, man. We can unpack this thing. We gonna unpack this thing on some deeper levels too, boy. Because it's a everlasting, continuing topic, bro. That will always be talked about, Doc. But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But shoot. But nah.
And here's the thing too. With me being a preacher, they already assume that we are faking in some areas anyway, because a few bad apples have ruined the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
There are some ministers and preachers out there who are diabolical, bro.
That's real.
Who are preaching
that's true.
on Sunday and then out there doing whatever they want to do. So they assume in coming across me that I'm going to be right along and doing the same thing, because so many of them out there are doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. Because if he wasn't, wouldn't he be further along? So they probably assume that I'm right along with the other ones and doing the same thing. And once they find out I'm not, and here's the ironic part. You know I preach, and yet it ain't that turns you away. It's when you find out, oh, he's really not going to go left. Then you gone.
Hello. So
you were assuming that as a preacher, I would still go left? Is that what you're trying to say? Because when I told you I preach, that didn't kick you away. You didn't go then. It was when you tried to push with the eggplant comments and all these other things and the turning up, that when I told you, nah, I'm good on those things, now you gone. And now he's getting your attention.
Ow.
That's
crazy.
That's my experience.
This is wild, y'all.
That's my experience, bro.
Man, never will
come
to the conclusion of it. We'll never come to the conclusion of it, Doc.
No. But we'll always have ammunition for this.
Yeah, man. Say less, Doc.
And
this has been great.
And this is the last thing we're going to say. Yeah. I'm not saying that I'm perfect.
Not by any means. No, not at all.
But what I am saying is my desire to hold the line means a lot to me.
That's real.
I'm not saying I would never go left, but my desire to hold the line means a lot to me.
Mm.
And if you can't respect that in me, you can't be my woman.
Feel that.
Point
Wholeheartedly.
blank.
Point blank, period, dog.
If you can't respect that,
You can't
you
respect
can't
that,
be my
dog.
woman.
You can't
Because
be.
I'm not saying that if we rocking together, we can't go out and have a good time or
Yeah, you
now
can't
I
go
don't drink. But let's say we go out to some place and now I don't drink.
like a little
But let's say-
lounge or something, like a little poetry night or something. For example,
I'm cool with all that,
I see
bro.
what you're saying. I see exactly where you're going with it, for sure.
And let's say you order a little Long Island iced tea. Well, I don't drink, but I'm cool, okay.
Yeah.
But just don't expect me to go left. But why should that stop you from rocking with me? Because it holds you accountable for a higher line, and you ain't ready to do that.
Yeah. That's real. Real.
So, bro, bro.
It's crazy,
you want to do
Doc.
sign off, or you want me to do the sign off?
Man, Doc, the late shift pod, Doc. Look, man, no, I can't wait for the next one. I can't wait for the next one, man. So we're going to be
Me
back on
too,
this
bro.
thing. See. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yo, this is on cue for the Late Shift Podcast. I got my main man, OP, with me, bro.
Yes, sir.
We love you. Until we see you again, peace out. Peace.